Hey you guys, it's Bird. Tonight we're here with a quick update on Marlena Velez. She didn't learn her lesson, and it literally happened days after her first arrest. We're going to go over it. Why was she arrested again? What on earth is going on? And also I will be discussing her response to everything and then what happened just a couple days ago. But either way, we're going to get into it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So Marlena Velez, the TikToker that was shoplifting at Target and was literally arrested for theft after she put her own crime on her TikTok page. She was released, obviously, from jail. She did come back and provide what she was going to call discussing the elephant in the room. She literally had the audacity to put her mugshot in the background of her video, do her makeup, and not say a word. And you know she made the video a minute long so that she could make money off of it. A minute and 4 seconds. She also decided to do a video using a sound of Kourtney Kardashian saying that she does not have time for this. She is unsubscribing from this drama. Ma'am, being a thief is not drama. That's called embarrassing yourself, putting on a fake lifestyle for your fake TikTok page that you were making this falsified image of what your life looked like, knowing damn well that you are lying and thieving. And you got exposed and you were upset. So instead of coming and owning it, you decide that you want to unsubscribe from this drama. How quirky. She also did put out a post on Thanksgiving with her husband, and her 2 kids. And there's been no other posts from her since. So if you're wondering, wow, she put such a, cute little photo out on Thanksgiving. Look at this lovely environment that they're sitting in, looking fun and happy and free. The Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend, which was November 30th, she was arrested again. And she was booked on November 30th at 2:11 p.m. Her status is listed as in custody, and she has a mugshot here as well. This probably had something to do with a prior warrant. I don't think that she went out on Saturday and was stealing again. I think that this is connected to a warrant that they had for her, so they went and picked her up.
Here's my take on the Target thief. As a habitual offender myself, I was also a thief, a different type of thief, but I believe I can give an insight to why it is that she keeps reoffending. If you don't know, she reoffended yesterday. She was arrested on a new charge and just bonded out of jail today again. There's been a lot of things circulating and a lot of speculation. I can confirm 2 things. She was booked for the same type of offense. Lark is what the original charge that she was booked on was for when she stole from Target. And number 2, this is a different case number. This means that this was a separate incident from the Target incident. So there's been a flurry of videos all over TikTok in the last 24 hours, and people are just dumbfounded that she not only did it again, she was out on bond, and she has kids. So here's an insight from me, and I am somebody that sees myself in Marlena because I was also a thief, a habitual offender, around the same age as her when I was catching my felony cases. I was a different type of thief. I was stealing money from my employers. She is committing petty theft where she's going into stores and just shoplifting. When she stole from Target, she had just finished up a case from stealing from Walmart. And she was possibly on probation for that charge, but she picked up another one. She was just charged again yesterday for a completely separate case before she's even gone to court on the case for Target. So we can see that this is a clear pattern of behavior. I could have told you from the get that it was not the first time that she stole something when I saw the article about Target because of the way that she was stealing. It was very creative, the whole scanning a different barcode. This is something that she's put thought into, and it's something that she's done repeatedly. So the question is, why does she keep doing it? And the simple answer coming from me is because she's getting away with it. If you notice, the consequences that she has received are very petty, very small in nature, right? At best, embarrassment, but as it's gone viral, it's actually given her more views. She's received a lot of like, oh, what's not a big deal? She's just stealing from big companies. But the root of it is that she's getting away with it and she's not getting very many big consequences, if any. Her bond amounts are very small, so every time she's getting arrested, she's bonding right out. People who have developed a pattern of criminal activity like this do not change until the cost of staying the same is higher than the cost of changing. I'm gonna say that again. We don't change until the cost of staying in the same path is higher than the cost of having to change paths. In my case, it's very clear that deportation for me was very traumatic and it shifted my entire being. I actually reoffended when I was out on bond for my felony cases that got me deported. And that may sound really crazy to you. It sounds crazy to me because as I look back, I'm like, why did I do that? One, I was very desperate. I needed money to pay legal fees. I was in a rough position financially. But two, it's what I had always known. And up until that point, nothing really serious had happened to me. My first case, I was slapped with probation. I didn't do any jail time. I wasn't even booked into jail. Now, the second time, and this is when I had 3 cases pile up at the same time, things were a little bit more serious, but it wasn't until my deportation that it clicked and that I knew that if I didn't change, I could probably end up dead out here in a Mexican prison or God knows where. Because obviously stealing out here in Mexico is very different than, up in the States. So in summary, and thank you for listening to my TED Talk, Marlena keeps stealing because she keeps getting away with it. And not only has she gotten away with it, you guys have actually kind of made it worse because she's now monetizing. You guys have given her an even bigger platform. She will now be known for this and she will build a platform off of this. And perhaps she will flip it and, you'll see another beautiful redemption story. And perhaps she won't. I don't know. Also, keep in mind, she's 22 years old. For the people that are like, how can she do this? She has kids. Yes, she's a young mother. But being a mother does not force your frontal lobe to finish developing. You know what I mean? When I look back on myself as a mother of 20 in my early 20s, I was shit. I loved my kids dearly. But I definitely struggled with decision making, with coping. We don't know what's going on in her world. And I'm not saying this to justify. I'm just trying to give you guys like an inside look into a thief's mind or a habitual offender at that. You know what I mean?
There was also a rumor, and of course I have to make it very clear, I said rumor, that she was squatting in the house that she was showing on TikTok. So I have no clue if that's true or false, but there were numerous people saying that she had an eviction in the past and that it's possible that she was squatting in the house that she was showing on TikTok. So basically the moral of the story is everything on social media should be looked at twice. Don't believe anything that you see from these influencers because it can look like a nice house, a happy family, all of the Target hauls and Sephora hauls and I don't work a real job. I'm an influencer and let's go ride the Starbucks and get our nails done. And you never know if that's true. You really never know who these people are, where their money is coming from or where these goods are coming from that they're shilling all over the internet. And in her mugshot, for her to be smiling again tells me that this is somebody who is going to still make content out of this and still not take accountability for her actions. And like I always say, I feel for the kids. I feel for her kids in this situation because, having this be your mother's legacy is embarrassing. Now, could she be involved in crimes that are way darker? Of course, but just the fact that everything she was showing on TikTok was fake and then she got caught stealing and there's an alleged eviction on her track record and her being, basically a kleptomaniac from places like Walmart and Target is simply embarrassing for that to be the legacy that she's leaving behind for her kids and what she's going to be known for. And the other interesting thing is that her address that is being shown on the Lee County Sheriff's Office is not the house that we see on TikTok. It's just very weird. I don't believe anything that she put out. I think that it was all just a mirage of nonsense. Like, I don't know, but I hope that she gets the help that she needs, because obviously this is a pattern for her and it's a problem. She's still in custody, so I'm sure that she's having a lot of free time to think about exactly what this is all about and how she's going to handle it. But either way, that's what's going on for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.